Hello. We're doing a cold open today. Okay, I think this is going to be... Yeah, I didn't want to wait for the starting soon screen. This is probably going to be on the VOD, but I don't think anyone can actually join the stream yet. So I'm going to eat some popcorn until I see names pop up. After 4 years of streaming, this is what it's come to. More than at this point. 5. Almost. Hi, guys. I'm not doing a starting soon screen because this is like a stupid stream anyway. So I'm going to eat some popcorn and then we're going to make some music. Okay. It is about to be Thursday. What? Okay. Anyway. So here's the deal. For those who are new around these parts, or didn't come a few days ago, I decided on, I guess it was Sunday, I've decided I want to try and make a 10-track album in a month, which even for a professional musician is a tall order. And I'm very much not one of those. It takes me forever to make songs because I don't know music theory well enough to actually be able to be like, all right, let's crunch the numbers. I have to just kind of feel it out, and then usually it ends up bad, and I scrap it. I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to scrap any of it because it's going to be tough because not only is it like trying to get a 10-track album done in 1 month while also running this channel, but also I'm moving into a townhouse on the 1st of September, which is like 4 days after the month is up. So I'm going to have to navigate all the moving stuff at the same time. That's actually what I'm coming from doing. I made my own floor plan of the townhouse because I didn't have one, so I just measured the whole deal, made a floor plan. So we got lots of work to do. There's an ad playing, and that's going to run for 3 minutes. So I'm going to spend the next 3 minutes drinking water and eating popcorn. Since I don't want to do any new stuff or show off any stuff when people are in an ad. So it's water and eating time. I'm going to put on my PJs. That's what I'm going to do. Taking my sleeping pill. My goal is for every single one of these streams and recordings to come after I've taken my sleeping pill. And so far that is the case. Okay, socks are coming off. PJ pants are going on. All right. I like these late night streams. It really can really let loose. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna wait. A couple minutes here. All right. Well, in the meantime, let me make sure I'm ready. I'm in go mode the second the ad runs out. I need to be keeping track of our tracks to make sure we hit 10. The tough part of this is that because I have such little time, I truly am just going to have to keep every concept that I throw at the wall, which means that this album is going to end up not only bad, but it's also probably going to be extremely samey. It's going to end up sounding like one really long song probably. Because since I rely like exclusively, which I shouldn't, I should actually learn music theory. I rely on just like instinct with music. I just try to guesswork it. So when I get in a rut with like a specific type of song, then everything I make is that. And so when I make an album, that's why it takes so long. It's gonna have to be like, oh, I already made a song that sounds like this, throw it out type of thing. I can't do that since I'm doing the 1 month deal. So the product isn't going to be as good as any of the last 2 albums. That is false. That is a misconception. You don't need music theory. Sometimes it makes music boring. That is a misconception. If you only use classical music theory, it'll sound boring. But that is a huge misconception. You don't need music theory, but it is so helpful across the board to have. So I really ought to figure that out. You don't need it. A lot of great artists don't use music theory, but most great artists do. So that's something that I should work on. Okay. Get water. All right, 9 seconds of ads left. All right, gang. So, let me give you all the State of the Union here. We need to have 10 songs. I've got one. This one I feel like is good enough to where I can just mix and master. Like it's if I was actually like taking my time on an album, I'd spend a lot more time on this one because like a lot of the melody bits I think are clunky and not super catchy and memorable. But we need to prioritize other shit. So I'm leaving this one for now. If we have extra time at the end of the month, we can come back. But this is all I've got so far. I guess I'll go ahead and play it for people who didn't hear me make it. And I also, added some stuff and changed some stuff off screen. So the main weakness in my eyes is the melody in this part, specifically the second half, like this area is not great, I feel like. And overall across the board, it's the same problem I have with all my tracks. I will never understand how to mix in my life. I've tried watching tutorials and tried everything, and every time it sounds like absolute shit. I just don't know how to mix. And I don't have very good instrument selection. The bass guitar sounds like Dookie. I try to sub it out a bunch of. Every time I hear one on TikTok, I'm like, that sounds so nice. And I can't get mine to sound like that. But whatever. This is what it sounds like. This is what we're working with so far. That's all I've got. It's really short. That's the main issue. But I don't have time. So we're leaving it there. It has so many issues with it that I would try and work on. Mainly, what I've talked about. The drums are bad. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do drums. I don't know how to EQ anything. And the first part of the melody, like this section I like. I like this melody. I'm turning it down so you can hear me. I like this melody. I feel like works. The second half, I do not like at all. It sounds super it's kind of meandering. It doesn't really have a lot of direction to it. It kind of doubles back on itself too much. And so it's like this first one gets stuck in my head all the time. This part doesn't because it's not very good. But I literally don't have time. I literally do not have time. We have to just move on. So whatever. I don't have time. Fuck it. Let's move along. So now here's the thing. We need to start on something new. That's what needs to happen. It has a lot of wrong with it, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Let's go to various. I basically all I have, since I have to just throw so many concepts at the wall, and like stick with ones. I just basically made a bunch of new projects and played chords on my keyboard and then made a new project just to like lay down a bunch of options. Yeah. I felt a lot better about this one than before I played it for y'all, and now I feel bad about it, but I don't have time. God, that's the worst feeling. It's like leaving just a burning building and being like, I gotta go do something else. Whatever. I can't think about it. I can't think about it. I can't. I'll just be here forever. There's lots. So basically, let's go from. Oh jeez. Let's go from the beginning here. Oh Christ. I've already got the shakes. Dude, Sneaker Night, Vanessa Hudgens, fire. As I explained, this was the first thing I made for like wanting to have a central motif. For the album, like this is in terms of like a main like chord progression / melody. This in the form it's in here, this is probably not going to be used because this one is rough. But those 5 notes is kind of what I imagine being the main melody for the whole thing. Is like, why did it cut that note off? There you go, whatever. These ones. Whatever. That kind of thing is what I'm going to keep. So I just made a new project. It is so hard for me to share these. Because you guys know how much I already hate sharing music. Because I don't feel like it's good ever. And this is a whole other level. Because this isn't even started. This is just concepts. So all I did was I threw the chords down in a separate project of like that chord to that is kind of like where I want it to wrap up. So I just found like a lot of kind of just whatever percussion stuff that sounds pretty rough and ready, which I kind of like. Oh, it must be muted. Yeah. So I just put that down as like a backdrop to record over. Like that kind of thing. And the chords, and then I put the melody down in piano of something just to have. And then just for fun, I found this like weird like horn. And I was like, that sounds cute. And so I just kept it because I think it's cute. It's cheesy, but that's kind of what I'm going for because I'm going for like video game style music. So I just wanted like to write down the melody somewhere. So I wrote it down here. That's kind of the main idea. So that's just, those are the bones of something else that I'll do, probably. I also just recorded, like, this separate. A separate take of, like, these chords. Like that. So that's just something to have. Oh, I forgot they're in the patterns. I have like other chords that are in the patterns as well. There's that I might use for something eventually. Chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. Just wrote those down. So I just need to use anything and everything if I want to try and finish this on time. Therm, you're like our 5th grader that made their first song. All right, I'm gonna ignore that message. So. Oh, these are the same chords. And then I also have these ones down, which I kind of like. I like them. They've got a lot going on. Like that kind of thing. That's just like something interesting and different. So I wrote those down. So maybe I'll do something with that. I don't know. I've got this one. don't know what's going on here. It's a reference to a TikTok. Oh, okay. It's about the Japanese kid whose first ever song went viral because it was so good. Okay, I didn't see that. That's really. I thought you were just saying like. It was like, thanks, damn. Well, look at this full chart of music. Nice. These are just. This one I was just noodling and hit record. So I don't know if any of this is ever gonna amount to anything. These are just basic chords. What does this even sound like? This is how it always sounds at first, where I literally just hit record in FL Studio and then fuck around with the piano. Yeah, that has like almost no future, but maybe we'll have fun with it. I did put a melody down over here. You can tell I'm playing it because everything's off time, because I've played piano since I was like 14. That has something nice. Yeah, I like that. If we're going for a video game vibes, maybe try something more upbeat, but I'm not going for upbeat though. Wrong. Anyway. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta get water. I have to learn piano, music major, but it genuinely makes me so stressed I cry, dog. Yeah. My heart rate is going wild. It's just too much sensory input. And then I have 2 more separate projects. I have this project, next project. Oh, it's empty. Oh, I didn't put anything down. Fuck, I must have forgotten to record it. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, damn it. That sucks. All right, well, that sets me back like a lot. Is my thing hooked up to... It's not. All right, hold on. Let me get my cord. We're going to have to figure something out. Ah, Jesus. Making your outro music, not doing that. Streaming this was a terrible idea, dude. I'm so stressed. Okay. All right. That's going to probably echo because it's probably going through a mic and the thing. Ow. The fucking program. The chords that I had for this one were like... Hold on. Let me see if I can just go ahead and throw it down. Oh, yeah. I'll throw metronome on. Why not? Okay. Well, what is it? Hold on. I need to think about this. It was like something about... Like those chords. Like that. Yeah, I think it was like that. Okay. I'm just going to hit record and play those. Oh, wait, but I want it to be in 3/4. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright, fuck it. We'll just figure it out. Okay, there's some chords. I fucked up multiple times, but I can just replace it. Okay. Before I record anything else, what else is going on? I think that progression's pretty, and I'm imagining like the melody would start with like a like that note over this. Something kind of. Yeah, whatever. Cool. That's fine. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to it. Oh shit! I just tripped over my cord and I think it unplugged. Whatever. More water. I was so chilled out the first stream, but this is way. I don't know. Something ain't right. Last one. This one is like. It was just sitting on my computer and it never turned into anything. And these are the things that I'm going to have to take advantage of. Because anything that's like I have a starting point, that's huge. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Jump scare right off the bat. Metronome's turned off, and I forgot that it's fucking this. I was just using preloaded things. Whatever. Let's listen to it anyway. Maybe it has potential. I forgot that program has to be reset every time you boot up the... Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. It's pretty cute. Honestly, I like it. I think we roll with this. I think we roll with this at some point. Also, because... I think we have to. It's cute. I like it. I have a little too much fun with these album type things because I can never stick to a tone. I just kind of throw whatever, wherever. This doesn't go with the other one at all, and that's fine. I'm going to have fun with it. Yeah, sure. Especially because, you remember last stream I was talking about Bug Funeral? The thing I made for my composition project that people wanted me to put in this... put at least a version of it in this album. This one, I guess I had it on my mind because the file is called Bug Wedding. So maybe we just throw them both in there. And they're like soul bound to a degree. So I think... Oh, it would be like a That would be a sad two-parter. But it's like Bug Funeral doesn't sound sad. I just called it Bug Funeral when I turned it in because I had killed a bug right before turning it in. I was like, oh, fucking, it needs a title. It doesn't sound sad at all. So it feels odd. Well, honestly, it's a different tone. It's like, you know, it's a nice kind of funeral. It's not like, oh my God, an untimely death. It's like, what a great life these bugs led. Hey, how about we story the whole album on the bugs? How's that sound? How does that sound? I maybe at least title wise. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to be able to have the music tell a story. Yeah, sure. Bug album. Why not? I'll just have each title have to do with bugs. I'm not starting and ending with Bug Wedding and Bug Funeral though, because I refuse to let those songs bookend this album. They're like the stupidest ones. I'll throw them in there in order somewhere. Because the one I want to close the album is whatever this one turns into. This is the one that I want to close the album because it has the main theme in it, the one with the horn. This I want to close it because that's the main theme of it. So maybe we work on the first song of the album. I don't want to borrow too much. Yeah, sure. I don't want to borrow too much from the album I literally just put out and start the album with a song that sounds exactly like The Observatory. But I might, though, because I really liked that. I liked that the album opened with something that sounds mysterious and then ends with the main album motif. So I think I'm just going to do it again. And we're going to see where this one goes. This one that has the, like these chords. Those. I think I want to see where that goes and open it with that and then somehow transition into the main theme. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's do it. Let's get to work on song number 1, or we could go back to Bug Wedding and Tinker. I might just do that on my own time because it'll be faster. Okay. So I think I'm going to keep it. This actually works with the Bug theme. I just named all these files shit, and I was like, maybe this will end up being the title, maybe it won't. But it works with the Bug theme. The name of this song that I had as the closing album is called Pothos, because it's a plant. It's a type of plant, and that could work with a bug. Bugs love plants, dude. Bugs fucking love plants. So maybe I'll just leave it at that. I'll just keep that title. Sure, it's the Bug Home. And then what I named. Let's see what I name everything else. We've got this one that I wanted to be the opening track. I named The Wanderer, which I guess that could be a bug. Maybe we'll keep it. These all do kind of sound buggy. I have The Wanderer, Pothos, Bug Wedding, and Dust Collector. These all sound kind of buggy. Lock yourself into just bugs can be restrictive. Oh yeah, I'm just doing bug adjacent, dude. They all have the same kind of vibe to them in terms of titles that have to do with bugs. I'm not naming it after different bugs. We just talked about this. We've just talked about this. I'm not naming each one after different bugs. I don't want to be restricted to that. I generally don't like that trend with albums where every title in the album has like a really strict theme, because then it's easy to mix them up. Bugs collecting dust while they wander to their wedding. All right. Okay, this was just to have the chord, but I don't think I actually need it because I think I just remember the chords. So that's like a little embarrassing that I did that. Well, I do want I do want it to be hand played. We're just gonna delete all this because there's no reason for me to have that. Let's start it with. Let's get. I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this, dude. There was some like cockamamie scheme I had to do with the observatory to map like sustain onto like a note that I could hit. Okay, let me find a YouTube tutorial because that's what I did the first time. I can do it. Let's see. All right. Contact FL Studio. How to sustain. Let's see if that brings up any video that I've watched. Tips to make your piano sustain in FL Studio. Is this the one?
How you do this is by choosing, obviously, first a piano. In my case,
True.
I've chosen Alicia Keys. But then you also need to open up MIDI out. So,
okay,
let's open
that
up
seems familiar. I remember doing this. Open MIDI out. Well, is that like a plugin or a?
How you do this is by
rack?
choosing, obviously, first a piano.
Seems
In
to be
my
on the
case,
channel
I've
rack.
chosen Alicia Keys. But then you also need to open up MIDI out. So,
MIDI out.
let's open up Contact.
I like this
Find
background
your
song.
piano. Click on the detailed settings.
Yeah.
Click on wrapper settings.
Wrapper settings.
Find input port and set it to 1.
Input port 1.
For now, close Contact and open up MIDI out.
MIDI out.
Set MIDI out to port 1.
Port
now
1.
Contact and MIDI out are routed to each other.
Ah.
Right click on this knob right there. Go
Configure.
to Configure.
Yeah.
Name this what you want, but obviously I will name it Sustain. Short
Same.
name doesn't really matter, but I will name it Sus. For the
I did that
controller,
too.
choose 64. And now click Accept. Now
Okay.
when I play the piano is not sustained. But when I turn it up to 127, the piano is going to be sustained.
Timeout. Does this work? I need to turn the speaker off on my. No, I don't, because then I'll have lag. Yeah. Okay, it works. Well, how did I do it where it was like a note or something? Oh no, I automated it. That's what I did. Okay, thank you. I should. What channel is that? Logius Production. Thanks. Thanks, Logius. Okay. Then we're automating this, or we're gonna have it be set to that by default. And then the way I did it was last time is I just had like a little thing that's like and then it resets like that, and that's like a pedal kind of, and it makes like a little noise too if you listen closely. It's really subtle, but I like it. It actually sounds like it's you're pedaling. Very, very fun and cool. All right, team. Now we have our thing. Here's what I want to do. I want some noise of some sort. I want some background noise, but I don't want it to be like loud noise. I want it to just sound like it's being played in a room. Like, you know how like just a room has noise? I want like room noise. Let me look up room noise. Go to YouTube. Inside of room ambience. But I don't want it to be super loud. Ambience noise. Oh, this is an exam room. People are like writing and shit. Not what I wanted. Empty room ambient noise sound effect. You know? That's kind of... That's pretty room noise. That sounds like a room to me. Sure. Cool with me. HVAC. That's right. All right. Let's do that. I think I actually might already have this downloaded. Let me check. It's called Empty Room. Yeah, Empty Room Ambient Noise Sounds. All right, let's just throw it on some random ass track. Map it to like track 2 and turn it down. Maybe make it kind of all around. There you go. Why don't we throw a convolver on it so it sounds like you're somewhere. Auditorium wide front. Now we have like a little bit of backdrop. Sure. And I'll automate it so it fades in. Okay. So now we have our noise. I fear I'm... Okay. To set myself apart from the last one, I'm not just going to go straight into like... Because in terms of the piano part, I do want it to start simple with just like that. But I'm not going straight into that because then it just sounds exactly like... Oh, wait, did that not go through to... Oh, it's not... Huh? Oh, it's because I wasn't selected on contact? Is that what it is? Why isn't it playing piano? What's happening? Did I break the cord? No, it's plugged in. It's just not... Oh, did the MIDI out fuck up my keyboard? Oh... I think it did. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do about that. Because I don't even remember how I set this up in the first place. Oh, wait. It is hitting the key. Is it just not... Okay. It's just muted. We're fine. Okay. Well, the point is I want to start with this. Like, that's the piano pattern that I want to start with vaguely. But I'm not going to go straight into that because it just sounds like the observatory. So let's find some wacky, weird synth. I don't know how to do synths. That's the tough part. I have Serum. Like, I have it. I don't know how to make my own synths. So I usually just use presets. And all the presets are, like, hardcore. Like, I want something that sounds very, like what am I thinking of? I don't know. Let's see if they have any presets that might be for me. We have bass leads, miscellaneous, pads, plucked, sequence. Let's see what kind of pads they have. It's pretty spacey. So it's not really what I'm going for. That's definitely not what I'm going for. That's very, oh my god, Jesus. Wow. I like this one, I think. Is it poly? Yeah. I think I want to start with this. We'll work on EQing and stuff in a bit, but the that's the note, right? Yeah. Because this is like the genesis of the bug. Bug genesis. We'll like automate the volume and EQ it and stuff later. I'm just gonna kind of introduce the chord over time. This is fun. I'm having fun. We'll probably do some shit with like a convolver as well. Kind of unmuffle it. That's fun. Okay. Let's like add a bunch of shit. What does like blurring it do? It's kind of closer to what I was thinking of. That works. It's gonna be found with a moving high pass filter. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. Okay, and then why don't we just keep this train moving? Like, why not? Oh, I gotta loop this empty room sound effect. Is it like... Oh, I don't like that. Okay, how do I... Let's see. Ah. Don't cut, you fucking... Oh. Okay, so it cuts like right there. So let me, shoop. Shoop. Try to like vaguely match those waveforms. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I'll have to cut the end of this one as well. All right. We just got some noise going on here. Let's just fucking loop that forever. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna... So a high-pass filter gets rid of the high pitches. It would probably be in EQ settings, makes things sound underwatery. That is what... Okay, cool. That's what I was imagining. I didn't... Yes, I know what a high-pass filter is, and that's what I was going to do. I just didn't know what the moving part means. Does that mean just, like, slowly lessening up? Because I'm sure there's a better way to do that than how I usually do it. I usually just have a high-pass filter and then, like, EQ it away. But I'm sure there's a way to actually move the high-pass itself on the EQ. I just don't know how. Changing the pitch cutoff. Yeah, I should try that. Okay, and then we're going to... There we go. Backseat mixing welcome. No, please. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it, so it's more than welcome. It's a nice chord, I guess. Sure. Okay. High pass means the lows are cut out. Yes, that is true. I didn't think about that. I wasn't even paying attention. You know what this sounds like? Son of a bitch. I'll tell you what this sounds like. Y'all know that one Minecraft creative mode song? That's why this felt so natural. I'm keeping it anyway. I don't care. I'm past the point where I feel like this is plagiarism because it's not. I just feel guilty that I didn't realize until now. For people who don't, I'm playing it. It's called Drighton. Hold on, wait until the... It's like the same concept. Obviously, his synth sounds infinitely better because he knows what he's doing and he's incredible. Fuck, dude. I'm keeping it. As I've said, I literally am past the point of yeah. Yep. I can't. I don't care. I'm just going to have to eat 5 years of people telling me, like, my biggest pet peeve is people saying, I'm so sorry, but. And it's like, oh my God, you're not breaking bad news. I've already realized this. I'm just going to have to eat 100,000 comments for years. People being like, I'm so sorry, you just made Drayton. Okay. All right. I get comments like that literally all the time. Anytime I make any music. I'm so sorry, he just accidentally made blank. Like, no, I just fucking, whatever. Keeping it. Because it is the vibe I'm going for. It sounds like Bug Genesis. I don't care. I'm keeping it. Yeah, we're keeping it, and then I'm gonna make like some sort of convolver thing that we're gonna layer with it in the second part. To quote Will Wood, some people say I steal music, but the thing is, it's got 12 fucking notes. Yeah. That... Any kind of music plagiarism case almost always gets dismissed. Because that's just how this works. Song name suggestion, email like a buh. Oh my God. I'm gonna start increasing the velocity on these. Start eating your twin. Yeah, and then we're just gonna leave these the way they are. Loop that shit. It'll just be riding in the background for a while. Oh my God. Many thanks to the person, I forget who it was. Somebody told me this during a music stream that you can hold Alt. If you want to change the velocity of notes while your mouse is over them, hold Alt and scroll wheel. This shit, oh my God. Whoever said that to me, that is deserving of an actual kiss. Because I never knew that. It was like a year ago. I was like streaming something and someone said that and I was like, wow. Thank you. So helpful. I can be as loud as I want because I'm home alone. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna loop this shit for a while. I could have just made it a loop, I guess. There we go. How fast is this? All right. I like this. I like the start of this. I think this has so much potential, and I'm so excited. Let's have some fun with a convolver. How about that? So let me make just a pattern. I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this. No, I do. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. We're going to move that down. Okay, turn this shit up. I'm just going to do a bunch of notes with random velocity. This will be mapped to that. Maybe we just, so it has clear tones, move it up. make sure the tone is really heavy in there because of the way this is going to work. This pattern, I'm agonizing way too much over this. This is not going to matter. You'll see what I'm doing here. Okay, we want to emphasize this. Yeah, this seems like a good... Because what's going to happen is I'm going to loop that 4 times. This is going to... This pattern's going to be completely undetectable. But I might reuse parts of it eventually. Let's make the first notes a little stronger as well. I shouldn't have looped it until I did velocity stuff. That was stupid. Yeah, you know what? I should keep this as its own thing. So I think what I'm going to do is keep this as its own pattern, make a new one, and this is what I'm going to fuck with. So this one I'll just have for if I want to change that instrument and do something fun with it later. Delete. Pattern 3. We're going to loop this shit 4 times. That's right. 4 times. Now... I like that it's a C because that's what the melody is going to start on. I like that. 4 loops, and then we're going to render and replace as audio. Oh, I fucked that up. I'm talking way too confident. I don't know what I'm doing. Do not leave remainder. Cut remainder. There we go. So now this is an audio recording thing. We're going to put it on track 3, which... Oh, wait. That's the one I'm using for the... Okay. Then 4. Okay. And then we're going to add a granulizer. I don't know where that is. I can't find it. I'm going to go look it up. Okay. What? Where's Fruity Granulizer? Oh, that's right. It's not like a plugin. It's its own... I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. We're going to add a granulizer. Where is it? Fruity Granulizer. This one's going to be on track 4. This one is trackless. I don't need it to have a track. It can actually go away. And now we're going to open the granulizer. We're going to open pattern 3. Oh, I forgot. It's weird. I have to like... How do I load this shit into the Oh, no. I do it like this. Into the granulizer. There we go. So now it's in here. We gotta make sure it's set to like this is the note it's on. Plus then it like distorts it in a cool way. But that doesn't matter to me right now. What does matter oh wait, I didn't mean oh shit. Balls. Okay, timeout. No. Oh yeah, here we go. I forget how to do this. It's some okay, randomness all the way up. This is gonna sound cool in a second. So that already sounds pretty cool. But then if we can also put it through a convolver, set it to blur pink. And then it's like a weird like synth thing that's like very airy sounding. Let's see how it sounds with our chords. So we're gonna copy these. We're gonna throw it here. And we're gonna see how it sounds. I'm curious. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Oh, too low. Okay, I added too many notes that aren't in the key, so it sounds like mush. That's a shame. Oh, never mind. That sounds better. Oh, no, because, yeah, it's out of key now. Fuck. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Didn't think about that. It doesn't work in literally any other ones besides this one. Yeah, that didn't work at all. That was kind of a disaster. How did I used to get this to work? I need to watch the tutorial again, I think. I think I do. Well, yeah, maybe we'll use it later. But we have backup, which is this thing with a weird contact instrument. Because right now, like for now, it's too present and it's not really especially ambient. I'm gonna leave that C there because it's a little dissonant, which I can appreciate. Okay, let's before we get too far into it, let me actually go piano window shopping here. Okay. This we're adding new piano. Yeah. I'm already disorganized. I never organize because I don't know what I'm doing. Track 5. Okay. And it's going to be, we're gonna throw it in the ambient one and just hit down a bunch. So it sounds awful for now, obviously, because we haven't done anything. I want to check out the other ambient ones. Sound design. See, this is kind of more the effect I was going for with the granulizer. So I might leave that. And then just add like a... Yeah, see, this feels closer to what I wanted. And then it can change. Blur pink is too aggressive. It takes way too long for the notes to actually shit. Like, look, it's still figuring itself out. So we're gonna just put it. We're gonna do the auditorium one again, and we're gonna add our own reverb. I want to find like a good like cello plugin. There you go. Okay. Because I don't have one. This is gonna be like a lot quieter. Okay, let me just... I like having some tonality in the background. Okay, next batch. Yeah, cute. I think this sounds... I like... Forget it. I like where this is going. Is kind of where I was, you know, going towards. All right, I felt so cornered and stressed out at the beginning of the stream, and now I'm way chilled out. This is great. Now everything's cool. I think I was intimidated because it felt like the first stream, no one knew anything about music like I do, so we were all just kind of like, no. But then this stream, people who actually are good at music and know stuff about it were here, and I got stressed out. People were like, oh, music term. And I was like, oh, shit, this person can clock me. I'm going to eat popcorn. Oops. We're definitely gonna lift that up. What kind of popcorn? White cheddar smart food, the best. Shit is so good. I hadn't had smart food in forever. I was at the store yesterday getting ingredients for my stew. And I went through all the produce stuff and got all the healthy stuff. And then every time I have to be like, I gotta check out the snack section. And I went in there and saw smart food, and I was like, bro, I forgot about smart food. And I got a big bag of it, and holy smokes. So good. Been munching and crunching on that. And that's on God. With smart food. It's just like shitty, like popcorn, like chip bag popcorn that's just obliterated with like white cheddar dust. There is nothing smart about it, dude. I cannot believe they got away with calling it smart food. This shit is junk, but I love it. I guess it's better than like most chips, but it's still not like good for you. 70 calories per cup. Who gives a fuck? putting that on there like I can see that number and be like, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to eat 1 cup of smart food. No shot. I'm going to eat like 40. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, the popcorn. Yeah, dude, it's so good. So good. So good. It's like being punched in the mouth with white cheddar. Yeah. Therm, this is so soothing. It's like putting me to sleep, and then I get jolted by you and how energetic you are. Yeah. I just love smart food. This is nice sounding. I kind of like this. This went in a different direction than I was expecting. That's why you gotta just hop in the program, dude. Okay. I don't know if I like that one actually. Hold on before I copy paste it. I'm keeping it, whatever. Whatever. I don't have the energy to change it. All right. Oh wait, I'm a fool. You'll someday incorporate lyrics. Probably not. I was never a very good writer. I'm bad at all humanities classes. All right. I like where this is going. So I like that we need some runtime because all these songs are going to be so short and there's no better way to fill a bunch of space than with ambient music. Okay, let's do our parametric EQ thing. Do I want to like just open it up? Yeah, sure. I don't know how to do that in like an elegant way. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's so long. Oh my god. Okay, I'll tell you what would have been way faster. Snip tools. Okay. So. I don't know like what shape I should be doing. That tapers off way too quick. Oh, well that's hold on. I just got so dizzy out of nowhere. I like felt like I was falling backward for a second. What is going on with my internal equilibrium, RN? I like literally just felt like I was tipping backward out of my chair. Oh, I hate that. Did I mute the other thing? Perfect, because I wanna like use that in for sure. All right, let's just throw this shit down over and over again. And at some point, it's gonna be just the piano, I guess. All right, whatever. Okay, now how does it sound? Like, do it need to ease in a little bit? Anyways, Dizzy Gang, rise up slowly. Yes. Truly. White cheddar's powerful. Yeah, it was the smart food. That is the best reality. That's so funny. Talking a hype on smart food, like this shit punches you in the face with white cheddar. I'm feeling lightheaded. This shit is so flavorful, it'll make you scream. I think I'm tipping backward. I'm gonna take 5. But y'all stay here. Okay, let me do that. And then we can kind of ease into... by that point, we'll be at the... So it's just like... Okay. Let's try it. We'll add some textures and noises later. Oh. I hit something I didn't like. It started over. I was a bumped something. Oh, I better check my phone for trade news because the hot stove was low key. The stove was kind of heating up a little bit when I started streaming. Oh my god, I'm so happy, dude. I got my friend Brian like addicted to these 90s decorating show TikToks. So fucking funny. Now we're moving in together, so he's sending all of them into like our little roommate group. Like, what do you guys think? Should we run this shit in the house? I don't know. We do have a Jeff Patton nodie. Whoa! Gino to the Mariners. Love it. That's what I want. Oh, timeout. There's a lot of shit going on. Okay. Cubs have acquired Mike Soroka from the Nationals. Reds. I saw Red Sox for a second. I got really excited. Reds, Zach Littell. That's hilarious because he just started a game at like 7 p.m. They traded him the second they pulled him out. That's got to be so I cannot imagine, dude. What a crazy lifestyle. Wow, Ramon Urias to the Astros. Ramon Urias is not anybody that I thought would be traded. That's crazy. Here we go. The Boston Red Sox are finalizing a trade to acquire left-handed reliever Steven Matz from the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, timeout. Let's look up Steven Matz. Obviously, I know the name, but he's got a 3.44 ERA. I mean, hey, he's been effective. We need some help in the bullpen. He's kind of got an every other year thing going on. He had like a 4 ERA in 2019 and then a 10 in 2020. And then a 3.8 in 2021 and then a 5 in 2022. Then a 3.8 in 23, 5 in 24. Then he's been good this year. So, you know, I'm somewhat of a left-handed reliever myself. You're funny. All right. Well, I hope they didn't give up like anything. Blaze Jordan? What the fuck? Steven Matz better be more than our rental, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay, Steven Matz contract. It's a rental. They traded Blaze Jordan for a rental? I get he hasn't like panned out like we thought he would, but he was just heating up. He's going to the Cardinals. He was been in Double-A this year. Oh yeah, he's been tearing this shit up. I'm upset. We just traded like a pretty serious prospect for a fucking rental, dude. Whatever. St. Louis Cardinals receiving Blaze Jordan. That is like, man. That's really sad. For a rental, bro. All right, whatever. Yeah, Mariners in agreement to acquire Gino Suarez. That makes me so happy. Love that. 3-way trade. Dodgers receive Adam Saranowski, Paul Gervais, and Ben Rortvedt. Rays receive Hunter Fiducia and Brian Van Bell, and the Reds receive Zach Littell. Wow. All right, it is heating up a little bit. That's not, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. We're getting fried. We're getting fried on Twitter. Guys, they're frying us on Twitter. All right, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. Let's get back to work. Okay. Okay, I need to get some cello going. Let's Google FL Studio most realistic cello. I'd recommend Swam. There's so much more playable than key switching all the time. This is what this is the trouble that I get into every time I try to look. I don't know these words, dude. I don't know these words at all. Ah, jeez. Swam. Cremona Quartet by Native Instruments is astonishing. The Stradivari violins and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Spitfire. Ooh, Spitfire is free. I forgot I have Spitfire. What do I even have on Spitfire? I want it to sound like a real nice cello, though. I don't remember any like really nice sounding cellos in my Spitfire thing. Let me go to YouTube, guys. Let me watch a YouTube video on this live stream.
There was a time
So loud.
back in the day when I started to use solo string library.
This is Dan Tremblay music, by the way, guys.
Where I was initially kind of blown away at the realism. But at the end of the
Let's
day,
throw this in extra
I always
speed.
seemed to want to bury them in the mix and throw a bunch of stuff in there so they kind of peek out because they just... It has...
Okay, what's the instrument, Dan? Ooh, that sounds nice.
Stat. But alas, how does it sound?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that a lot. Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. This sounds very like, here's my horrible childhood. Obviously, it's never going to sound super realistic, but I don't care. Ooh. That note is
There's
great.
a lot to get through. I do my very best to go through each and every functionality of the interface. There's always something that I miss, but at the end of the day, you'll have a really good sense of what this library is all about. So if you have other libraries from Sonic Cinema, you're going to probably recognize the look of this.
How do
We
I
have our
install it?
articulations at the top, 10 articulations. Over here, we can move the key switches around. If you see at the bottom of the screen,
bruh,
the
I
pink
don't.
and the green, you'll see those bad boys moving around. So depending on the size of your keyboard, you might want to move those around. You'll also notice that they'll be changed here as well. We're gonna go through all the main stuff first, and then we'll come back to the articulations. I'm gonna play each one of them for you so you can hear what it sounds like. We have our global controls. So we have our proximity.
How about I do this on my own time? How about that? How about we move on with everything that doesn't involve cello, and then fucking I'll do this when I'm not on a live stream. How about that? Jesus Christ. All right. Move those bad boys around there. Which things? I don't know what's happening. I wasn't paying attention to it, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to add cello later. Adding pedal. And we all kiss each other and smile. I like that. Well, don't. You gotta zoom in so far to be able to actually grab this. There we go. Now, please paste where I want you to. Oh, brilliant work. No. Okay. This is where we're gonna bring in the piano. Right here. And we'll have like cello and other shit. Can you add brushed snares in? I do want to add some percussive elements. I just don't know how to do. I've never been able to do drums, dude. I can't. I don't know how. It always sounds like shit. I don't know how to get like good sounding drum sounds. I don't know how to do it. I might figure that out. I learn somehow to. I know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't like learning new things while I'm live. Make me feel stupid. Okay, let's make our piano. Alright, now we want to just like. Oh, whoops. Okay. That sounds pretty. Simple. We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it simple at the start. And then this goes up to here. This is nice. Okay, let's change the randomness or random the velocity a little bit. To make it sound a little bit more real. Is there a way for me to randomize like when it is played? A little? That would be so cool. Like I wish there was like a reverse quantization where I could just like very slightly alter the timing on some of them so it sounds like I'm playing it. I'm sure there is. I don't know how. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna eat more popcorn. Yay! Probably. Give me a sec. Now I'm excited. I'm gonna check Twitter again to see if I missed any trades in the last 20 minutes at midnight. I doubt it, but I'm hooked, man. People are trading people. It's exciting. Oh, Blaze Jordan. It's a smart trade. It's a smart trade. It's just sad because I like him. All right, whatever. We're gonna add like a little pseudo melody. Oh, we're out of space here. of stuff. I like those notes, they're pretty. Okay, I want to establish my like clock here. So it starts with like bum, and then you wait until. Oops. I think I might add some like yeah, I'm gonna add some extra notes here. For the reverse quantizing thing, velocity has a humanized function under tools articulate. Yo, thanks. Thanks. Did I just ruin it? What do we think, guys? Do this extra notes sound like Diggy? I kind of like him, I think. like the kind of anticipation there. Oh, I just caught like a second of, like, it was some weird feedback that made me want to add like a synth to go along with that. That sounds like that other synth, but without all the whack processing. Does that make? I don't know. I don't know. It'll work itself out probably. Don't I have, look at this. Ample percussion cloud drum. What does this sound like? I downloaded this in freshman year. It's a hand pan. All right, hold on. Is there a okay, what does that sound like? What if we just turn it like way down? That's probably out of the realistic range of a handpan, but I truly don't care. We'll add some accompaniment. Ooh, I like that a lot. Maybe we cut some of that. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's should we pan it a little to the right? Why not, right? Yeah, that sounds lovely. Look at this. We're like 20% on our way to a second song. Dude, this is not gonna happen. God damn it. Oh, that is a neck snapping. Over the last 15 seconds, I went from like, wow, this is really pretty. I made this from scratch on this stream. And then was like, we're fucked. It's over. I'm screwed. I'm so dizzy. I've clearly just spent too much time on my computer today. I didn't go to the gym today, so I didn't get enough exercise, and that's why my pots is getting riled and ready. Let me get water. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I'd like to have one really long centerpiece song, and this is probably going to be that. I'm not saying JK 2 months, because I want, like, I need this to be a video that performs well, and that doesn't perform well. You gotta be like, I made blah, blah, in 30 days. Like, I made an album in 1 month. No, all the kids are like, holy shit, a premise! So anyway. Padres talking to the A's about Mason Miller. Okay, there's actually trades happening. That's fun. Shit's happening. I forget what time the deadline is tomorrow. I think it's like 6 p.m. What even happened in this clip? Sorry, I was looking at Twitter. All right. Anyway. Maybe we start phasing in a little fun with the percussion cloud drum. Let's do this. Oh wait, that's what I should be doing. I should trace over. We're layering it in there. Bro, this sounds really nice. I like this a lot. Oh, it's conflicting a little. You hear that? There's some conflict there. There's some conflict. That's why, because it's not it's like it seems to be a mono instrument. Can we change that? Because it's trying to be realistic, which I appreciate, but voice is 0. Is that how you do that? Is there some way to be like, hey, you can play twice at once if you want? Or do I just make, how about this? How about I just make a fucking second cloud drum? And also map it to 6. There we go. And now this is gonna go on second one. I think we're gonna edit the notes a little. These ones. Oh, I was on the wrong one. Oops. Maybe I just keep it simple. that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. That'll help. Then we're just gonna like okay, we'll have this be just like okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning and I'm gonna see how long this is. Get my stopwatch app. We're already approaching a third of my first song's runtime. Even then, like, this part does feel almost a little rushed. Like, if I can even draw it out a little more with like a tempo automation and make it sound a little nicer progression. And I'm gonna automate that in for sure. It's not just gonna come in all at once. Though I kind of like it coming in all at once a little bit. Yeah, we haven't even done any tempo automation yet. That's usually the last step I do. Anything different here? I don't think so. I feel like nothing's really happening in this part. Oh, that's right, because I wanted to do cello stuff. And didn't want to download yet. gonna add white. I should make like a bulleted list of everything I want to add. I want to add like some white noise, rises, and falls, and I do want to add like some like really echoey kind of gentle percussive element. I need to delete those piano high notes because they conflict with the melody a lot. Yeah, we're deleting the high notes for sure. Okay, we're already at 4 minutes and 13 seconds. We haven't even gotten to like the second segment of the song where the piano is gonna be by itself. We're gonna like cut this. We're gonna add like automation to cut that out completely. Yeah, and then this is where we're gonna bring in like kind of the main melody, or at least we're gonna have some more fun with the piano. It's 5 minutes, dude. It's more than 5 minutes. Boom. That's big. We needed that. We need the runtime, unfortunately. This is good. This is good. This will be the opening track probably for the album. It feels weird to have this in the same album as the other one that we've made, but that's what I like. I like a lot of shit going on. I like a lot of variety. What would I want to call the album? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm not taking suggestions, by the way. Just so y'all know. Not taking suggestions. Because I already know they're going to be bad. Sorry, gang. Okay. Before I sign off, let me get a little more done so I feel a little better about like what I'm leaving it at. Because at the current moment, there's not a lot going on. Let's keep going with the melody here. That's right. I'm done with these. I just had a thought for a moment. Maybe we do that. We mirror the main motif. Like that. You know how that's like the main motif? Except for in like the key it's in normally is like that. Oh no, that's the motif from the last album. I fucking forgot. I can't believe I mixed them up. But this would sound so good. Maybe we do it anyway. It's an homage to places in video games, I guess. There we go. That's how we mirror both motifs. Because this is the motif for this album. And then we have that one. Which is other motif. Look at that. Both of them. If they harmonize, it sound like shit, probably. Yep, you bet. We might just leave it there because I really like it. I'll just have do some noodling with the hand pan. Probably end with that. We're gonna leave it at the first, before the first key change. Just keep the progression being too repetitive. Ow. How many songs are you going for? 10. is the goal. Okay, and then we'll have some fun with. This is where I want to transition to the other chord progression somehow. Which I don't even know how to do that gracefully because we're starting from. Okay, hold on. Let me plug in my keyboard here. Because we're going from this. That's the chord. And I don't even remember the chord progression. I don't even remember the chord. I can remember what it sounds like. I don't remember. I remember. It's so vague. It's so vague. Like it's just so vague in the back of my mind. Either way, we have to get to. There somehow. Okay, we have to. This is the chord that I want to land on. Which I don't know how we're even gonna get here. We're gonna do a lot of chord changes. It's like a D sharp major. I don't know. 7 something. Who fuck? I don't know. But we're in a very major, so it's gonna take some serious noodling to get there. Let's get crafty here. So our goes okay. Well, we have a 5-1. That's pretty fortunate. I just don't know how to make it sound like smooth and graceful. And we're gonna slow the tempo there. God, I keep fucking doing that. Okay, well, this is all irrelevant. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna have a new section here. Why is it getting louder? Why is it getting louder and louder? I hate that. Stop. Alright, how does it sound coming from here? Oh, that's why I accidentally copy pasted it twice. That's why it got louder. I accidentally pasted it on top of the other one. Okay, let's make sure everything is. What the hell? Okay, now there's one of it. Whoopsies. wonder if there's a better option than that high note to keep everything pretty close to the same octave. That's the answer. That's cute. I like this melody. I think it sounds cute. We're gonna add one soft bass note. It's a little too low. I feel like it kind of gets lost in this. It sounds like a mistake. I really like this melody. I think it's super cute. Where do I want to go from here? I'm gonna do that humanized thing. I already forgot. Somebody took the time to tell me. It was in Tools, I think. Tools. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Somebody sent me a highlighted message, and I didn't remember it. I feel terrible. Oh. I don't know how far back it lets you scroll. Not far enough. Well, I'll look that up later. I should end stream. This is good. We made good progress. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired, and more importantly, I am absolutely starving. So I'm gonna need to go eat. But it's been a pleasure, and I gotta put my big ass keyboard away. I made good progress. That's good. We got something nice cooking up here. I'll get back to work on that probably tomorrow. Honestly, we'll see. I have a starter stream from 7 to 10. Maybe I'll do some music stuff before then. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna eat some food, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Love you.